almost everyone I've talked to in this city has said to me, how do you deal with a 2-year term? You know, after 1 year, you're running again. And I said, it is challenging. I still enjoy meeting the people, the young people in the schools, parents, seniors. That is, and I've said it every time I go, that is a good part of the job. Gets a little hectic at times, but, and also, you know, it has been a challenge the last year, and I think that with the experience I have, that Norwalk's going to need some seasoned leadership going through the next year or two. If you want to talk about our parks, the improvements we've made at CAF, Cranberry, Shady Beach, Fodor Farm, Community Garden. If we move on, open space, the conservation easement for the Hart property, the 10 acres we bought in the West Rocks area, working with neighbors inside the Friends School to preserve the White Barn, the 5 acres there. Infrastructure, $11 million over the last 2 years to flood relief, road paving, bridge repair, road repair. I think we've moved forward in all of those areas. I've never said that we had no crime. I've said that we've done it better at managing it. We've got more equipment. We've made more arrests. And I'm sure that the other side of the aisle, they're already started to make an issue out of that. And that's legitimate if they want to do it, and I'm prepared to deal with that. Probably all top three is trying to get the city through our budget difficulties for next year. You know, the article that you did about the difficulties in our shortfall in revenues contribute to a lot of problems. We also have many unions that are coming up for renegotiation in their contracts. And it is, and I know we can't expect more money from the state. I'm just hoping that they don't cut the aid. At the very least, they keep us flat. Dealing with the Board of Ed budget, they have teacher contract negotiations, which has been on the paper with the give and take between the two sides. And I think the people of Norwalk have to be prepared, and the employees and the unions to understand that all of us are going to have to make some sacrifices if the present economic condition continues. When I was town chairman, Mayor Esposito was in, and when Frank lost and Alex was elected with his big margin victory and taking the council back, I thought it was time for me to move on as town chairman. Art took over. I was still on a state central, and I assumed that I would just stay at State Central, help people run their campaigns. I was approached to run and ran unsuccessfully against Alex the first time, but I thought that I learned some things, and then I pointed out some things to people. And then it just evolved. Second time, close election. Last time, not so close. Many people, I think, thought of me as a town chairman, tough politician, very partisan, and I think that was true. You have to be as a town chairman. You're fighting for your party, and you're fighting for your philosophy. But I also knew that when I was elected mayor, there had to be a change. I was no longer representing the Republican Party. I think overall, in a conceptual point of view, that's the thing I'm proudest of, that relationship I've established with the schools, with the parents, and with the young people. Still has, in many ways, we've grown, we're an urban center, more recognized today for its contributions and its standing in Fairfield County, but it still has a lot of the small town feeling about it. And sometimes that can be a little difficult too when you're trying to deal with some of the issues. Norwalk, and I had visited in Norwalk quite a bit over the years, and I don't know, I just felt comfortable when I came in, and no reflection of my hometown. Stanford had gone through its redevelopment, gotten a little bigger, a little more Manhattan-like. I kind of still like the small town feeling in Norwalk. So I settled here, went to NCC, and then on, worked in Norwalk at a company used to be here, Nash Engineering. But it's still a very, very interesting city with so many different neighborhoods and groups. And I will be out in front of coffee shops, bagel shops every Sunday between now and the election.